how you gonna figure out what works or not, right? If you don't sit back and let others do. But I do relate, and I think all of us entrepreneurs, bosses, founders, I think we all relate when delegation's scary. Let's be honest. It's your
Mhm.
brand, it's your image, it's your money. Like but this is risk, right? This is the
Mhm.
risk that we take. And a word of advice, not given necessarily just to you, but just like to the world, y'all, if y'all want to delegate, from one thing I learned last year, because I put this on a video, is that delegation almost whooped my ass in 2025 because I didn't have a process. I didn't have a process, meaning that for my company, if I delegate something to a developer or a content creator or a copywriter or all these different things that I have on my team now, I have to show them what to do, and I have to show them what good and great looks like basically the definition of done, right?
Mhm.
And I encourage you and anybody that listens to make sure that you have a process, because if you don't, then it's so hard to delegate because it'll never be the way that you want it, right?
Mhm.
So I'm curious on how that looks like, because you have so many different things, which means you have a process for the gym. You have a process for, the music side. You have a process maybe for mobile bartending. I'm imagining that maybe others show up for, maybe catering or anything of that sort. But do you have to sit down intentionally and really figure out how to delegate in each one of your businesses? Or do you have people that help you across your portfolio of businesses?
No, I do every
Yeah. So right now it's really you taking on all this, and
it's
now you're in the
it's really
process.
always been me.
Yeah.
The last year I've been getting help,
Yeah.
but I'm just still so hands-on. But
Mhm.
up until this past year, it's always been
What's gonna help you be
for
more hands
every
off this year?
business, letting my team help me.
Mhm. Grinding your teeth.
Being trusting in them. And
Mm.
it's scary, like you said, but
Mhm.
it's also scary doing it alone. So it's
Yeah.
just we just have to figure it out and get it done. And you never know unless you just do it.
That's
So you just have to do it.
I'm excited. I actually wanna bring you back on this podcast at the end of the year too, because I wanna do a
Oh,
review. Imma hold you accountable
okay.
to letting go. And that also means not just letting go of the responsibilities, but delegate it, right? But
Mhm.
also to give them a chance to make a mistake and correct it too.
Mhm.
Because I remember when I was hiring, I had raised money from Xbox, Bank of America, and a few others when I started my company. I'm one of the probably 8 queer Black women that's raised over 6 figures in funding. And that was the scariest thing, because you gotta be careful what you wish for,
Mhm.
because now I had to hire a team and I've never done this before. And I used to be so upset by the mistakes and this and that. I finally took a step back and I'm like, if they made a mistake, they tried, and now it's an opportunity
Mhm.
to correct them so they can do it good. And I can genuinely tell you that my business has grown multiple 6 figures. I genuinely don't feel overworked constantly. There's always going to be a time. So I
Mhm.
encourage you to just do it, because I want to sit back on this podcast and you say, girl,
I got some sleep last night.
I'm still trying to figure out how many hours of sleep you get. I mean, you look well kept. You look
Thanks,
good,
I
right?
appreciate
But that's the outer, inside, are you happy?
am happy.
Good.
And
Good.
even though I am working a lot. People always see me like, when do you rest? When do you break? What do you do for fun? Luckily,
Yep.
I've just been blessed to be able to make my life,
Mm.
my career, my jobs, everything revolve around these stuff I enjoy
Mhm.
doing. So 9 times out of 10, when I'm working, I don't feel like I'm working.
Mhm.
I enjoy what I'm doing. So sometimes I might be
Yeah.
tired just because that's natural. I'm running.
Right.
But it's not like I'm dreading what.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that makes it 1,000 times easier.